in mid-table in Serie A, and as ever, European football again rest on them defeating action of late, and the goals have dried up for Patrick against Sergio Conceição this evening. Ahador, Eketor, and so there's a first league start since a couple of years ago. Match day 35 comes to a conclusion. Reasons. It's basic. In by Theo Hernandez. Lea. Norton Cuffy for confidence. Seems it is Napoli away next. Pinamonti also since Conceição had the courage of his convictions. Ali Golini's since joined Roma. Pulisic. Another space to deliver here. Up and Jovic waits in the middle. Theo delivers to Scudetto. In comes the corner. Pavlovic under pressure here. Trying to surge through. He's managed it as well. From Maignan plunging to his right. Here comes the corner for Genoa. Put it clear. And now Pulisic. Mazzini now. That was the Fed. Belli. Driven crosses over here. And winning a corner off Gabbia. All in. Maignan's gone walkabout. It's a good decision. Relegated to Serie B. In by Aaron Martin. Theo Hernandez players have a responsibility, they all do, when representing Milan. Useful in both penalty areas. That's the handball from Sabelli. Was in relation to Sampdoria's on by Torsby. Came off, given away. Again, Mazzini reads the game very well. Who's the Genoa CEO? Norton Cuffy won the ball. Yeah. Junior Messias, clever turn now. Now Pulisic, big Fofana, an overlap. Norton Cuffy, Shima before the warm-up. Before the actual lyrics to that song are bellissima. Surely not. Leali is off his line. Spin. That was clever from Loftus-Cheek. Here he is again. Now it's Pinamonti. But twice. That was a stunning. Chair. Christian Pulisic was keeping tab. Frendrup, Norton Cuffy, trying again. And now it's Jovic. I'm not so sure. It might have been level with Johan Vazquez when he made the... Now Messias. Again, that's a very technical player, Junior Messias. Work from the Frenchman. Norton Cuffy, just as... Good challenge that from Mazzini with another vital challenge. Alex Jimenez. Opponent. Aaron Martin looking for Torsby. Well, if he was dropped. Final coming up on Wednesday week. They double up on Leao. Reminder as to why this man is so potent. Leao. Here comes the corner for Milan. Leali. In Rome, as we've seen with San Siro as well. Gabbia's header clear. Reinders. French. Torsby could build up from Genoa. Frendrup, if coaches have played in said order to Paulo Fonseca, his predecessor. It opens up from here. Theo Hernandez. Huge avenue through the centre for Theo Hernandez. United's filled-up play. Nice idea there, the driven. Sabelli with the strike. And Pulisic. What a save that is. That was clever from Leao. Reinders would have had a tap. Norton Cuffy is there. South's asked about them in every single press conference. Back from Torsby. Messias. That's what he does. Junior Messias now. His arms were down by his side. Ran out of space. Sabelli. Tomori now. Away goes Theo. He had to plead his case saying that he didn't hear the... Smashed away by Da Vinci. That will do. 62. Norton Cuffy. Milan are without. Jovic making it stick. To Vint at the break. Genoa 0. Milan 0. 45 minutes to play. Off Loftus-Cheek. Zanoli. It's his first in, having trailed 2-0 inside. Still Christian Pulisic. Now Rafa Leão. Rangers defensively. Messias. That's Rangers. Martin. Now Pinamonti. Frendrup. Be Messias. Vasquez. Nice feet from. Was clipped quite clearly. He hasn't scored all season. Oh, Iglitare. It's going to be a card, I would. Piece of control. Still Rafael Leão. Stretch just keeping Leão at bay. I don't think he's swept. That's certainly not a foul. The other one was. And here's Frendrup. Still Frendrup. Frendrup. Perhaps just a bit heavy. That. Davinter came back to end up retiring to the Italian review. Effort at goal. That was easy. 4-9. And those four teams at the bottom. Aaron Martin joining in. And Vitinha. Aaron Martin. But what about this volley? Has been majestic. Aaron Martin. But what about this volley? Aaron Martin. But what about this volley? Long he's been waiting for that goal. Pavlovic. Run. He's kept it in play. Pinamonti with team. Vasquez with the header. Sometimes that's just what you. Some green shoots of recovery. But they've kept the ball. Cody Davinter stood up. Namesake teammate Alex Jimenez with it for the first time this season. Milan trail. Wrapped on by Torsby. Vitinha's now taken a tum free. And the man out there in the middle plays Vitinha. Now Rangers. Difficult. Did come out recently in qualifiers comments about no one. Well, Felix tripped by Torsby. It's his ball across, and now Rafael Leão. Back of the net. Seemed to have an outstretched back of the net. Seemed to have an outstretched. The Santi Jimenez was out, but this was Leao's shot which count. But this was Leao's shot which came. Leali beaten by this. Great balance. Again, Leão in space on for the ball. I think it's an own goal, but Milan have scored twice. It's Morten Frendrup who looks a couple of more defensive options. And Frendrup in trying. And Frendrup in trying. And from 1-0 down, the Rossoneri lead. Nice wing play. At the start, he'll be suspended. Come the visit of the.
Đấy. Đâu, nhanh ghê. Đấy. Không đơn giản tí nào đâu. Vâng. Sao vậy?